Let's talk about how we can get brands to come to you. How do we get on a brand's radar? How do we get their attention on social media rather than having to put ourselves out there and pitch? Why don't we do some stuff to get them to come to us? I love all things inbound. When a brand pitches to you, it definitely shifts the balance of power because they reached out first, and it creates a really, really beautiful structure for creators who want to pivot those inbounds and pivot them to paid partnerships, right? Especially when the brand comes to you. Now, the first thing I always tell creators is be searchable. Like, you want to pop up for certain keywords, right? I'll give you a really simple example. Let's just say I was a chicken brand. I know that sounds weird, but like, there are so many food companies that are wanting to work with creators. I went into TikTok. If you type in right here, chicken recipe, I saw that this girl popped up, Kalina. Hit her up. Okay, seeing her thing, one pot, something or other, chicken recipe. I click on her profile and I got your dinner plans done. That video, the chicken video, did really, really well, but I can see that she creates all types of cooking videos. She is searchable. I found her just by typing in the word chicken recipe. As a brand, now I'm interested in maybe hitting her up and reaching out to her. So that's why you want to be searchable, because they will come to you, especially if you are really, really strategic in the type of content you make. Being searchable is more than just keywords. It's being strategic and it's being really, really smart about your content. And that's why we always talk about being really niche, because when you are niche, a brand is going to find you way faster than if you are a creator that creates content that's literally all over the place, right? This Kalina girl, it's all cooking videos, very clear cut. As a food brand, I'm probably going to want to reach out to her, and she happened to rank for said video. Now, in this example with this TikTok creator, yes, it would be great if they came to her. But if you're someone that's like, you know what, I don't want to wait. I want to pitch the chicken company first. I want to pitch the pasta company. I want to pitch the garlic company. I don't want to sit and wait for them to come to me. That's a little bit what we're more about here at Sidewalker, and that's what we teach creators to do. So if you're a creator that wants to learn how to go for it and send these pitches out, come to my next free live training. I host them all the time. I'm going to teach you how to reach out to your favorite brand, get on their radar, and get you paid brand deals. I'll include the link below. Now, outside of being searchable and having keywords, strategic keywords in your content, also think about creating content on the brands that you want to work for. I know some creators have a hard time with this because they're like, well, if I do it for free, why would I get paid? So I actually had this YouTuber who said it so well, and the way he talked about it, and he makes like a lot of money on the brand side as well as the affiliate side, but he's basically like, look, the audience is my client, right? Like, my followers, my audience, they're my people. And if I want to make a video, I'm going to make a video. And if I want to make a video about a brand, I'm going to do it. The minute the brand tells me what to do, what to say, or what sort of messages, then it becomes a paid partnership because it's a different sort of story. So he was like making really great videos that got the brand's attention because probably through keyword research, the brand goes on YouTube, types their name in, and all of a sudden this video pops up. They're probably again want to work with this guy. So it doesn't always just have to be keywords like chicken recipe. You can go as far as creating content that is helpful and having, you know, the brand mentioned within it. Also, what I love about this idea is that, like, let's just say you make a video on a specific brand and you're like talking about a brand that you love and you're just talking to your audience about it. Now you can use this video as a portfolio piece to all other brands in that category. So if I was making a video about, I don't know, my favorite protein powder and I'm obsessed with it, I can then show other protein powder companies or other products in the wellness space, hey, this is how I talk about products, this is how I shoot products, and it's a really, really great portfolio piece. So again, even though we want brands to come to us, I still want you pitching to them, and I think having that portfolio piece is very helpful. Another tip that you need to know, y'all, is if you want brands to come to you, is you need to have a very clear bio and a very clear landing place when a brand does reach out. Even just including your email in it, your niches in it. I think all of those things are really, really smart, because that way if a brand does land on your content because you made a really great chicken video and now they're looking at your bio and it's really clear, oh, I want to work with you, this makes sense, versus a bio that is loose and does not have any clear idea or structure. You want to be really clear and of course include your email address in it so that they can reach out to you. Now, if you have a hard time putting Instagram stories together, I have a free gift for you guys just for watching today's video. I'm going to give you 30 days of Instagram stories. It's a worksheet sheet we put together. It's a free gift. It's for y'all. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link below so you guys can download it, and it can help you on your merry way, especially as you start posting more and more stories on Instagram. This can give you a little bit of guidance to get you a little bit more consistent, because we all know the consistent creator is the successful creator. Another idea here, and this is similar, is tagging brands in certain IG stories to, again, just get their attention. I kind of like to tell the students in my Inner Circle membership, we talk about this a lot on our Tuesday calls. I'll say something like, look, it's kind of like at the food court when they give you a little piece of steak, hoping that you come and buy the whole dish, right? You don't need to sit and do a whole product review video, but sometimes just tagging brands in stories gets them to see that you're an authentic user of their product, and it gets them to reach out to you first and DM you. And then this is where you can now ask them for their contact, and you can then send them a media kit. You see what I'm doing here? Getting on their radar by tagging them. I had a creator that wanted to work with Nespresso, and she literally told me she tagged them for like 2 years straight all the time, like almost every morning, until finally they were like, okay, we want to work with you. That's how she got their attention. One thing I tell people all the time is that you do not know who is watching your content. As an influencer or creator, you're putting your stuff out there. You don't know who's watching, right? So sometimes you got to let brands know that you are ready to work or you're willing to work. Like the other day, this creator, we were talking and she puts a few stories up and she was like, are there any small businesses here that want content this holiday season or whatever? Does anyone need help with their socials in the new year? And brands responded being like, yes, actually we do. Sometimes it's just, again, setting up the bait for them to come to you. You're like setting it up, and this is just a simple strategy that you can use in your videos and your captions. If you're a YouTuber, you can make a video and say, hey, if I have any small businesses that watch my content and are looking for support, message me, see who does. Use it as a way to put yourself out there, but to generate leads. I see this happen a lot on social media, and I think it works really nice because, again, the brand comes to you first by doing this. Even an engagement story on Instagram that's like, are you a small business owner? Yes, no. And anyone that says yes, you can see who they are. And again, use this to your advantage. Now, creators oftentimes play on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, but they're forgetting the place where the brands hang out, which is LinkedIn. If you want to get a brand to notice you, you need to head over to LinkedIn, y'all. You need to get your page looking good. You need to be interacting with other brands, sometimes commenting, engaging with people on the brand side. Not only the brand, but the actual people, congratulating them on stuff or commenting. This is very, very powerful. LinkedIn is a very powerful way to get brands to notice you because that's literally where they hang out. So it seems like a really good place to put your effort into. Now, if you're a creator that wants to email brands directly, the biggest piece of advice I could give you is just make sure you have their direct contact. You do not want to send it to a hello email, an info email, a marketing email. You want to send it to the person in charge. I can't stress this enough. This is something that we really focus on inside our Pitching to Brands Master Course. Module number 2, step 2 in the pitching formula is sending it to the right person. And in this section within our program, we teach you how to go after PR agencies, but also show you how to find the emails of the people in charge of the brands you want to work with. So you can send them a direct pitch or an idea to get them excited about working with you. So again, if that's something that you're interested in, y'all, if you want to get into the arena, you want to pitch to brands, you want to put yourself out there, go ahead and take a look at our signature master course, the Pitching to Brands Master Course here at Sidewalker Daily. It is going to change your life just like it's changed the lives of thousands of creators worldwide. The thing is, y'all, what we've talked about in today's video, these are great ways to get brands to come to you. But again, what is important is when they do reach out to you, you have your media kit ready so that you can present it to them, that you are a professional, and that you make sure you give them the vibe that this is your job. You don't want to come off as a hobbyist. You don't want to come off as someone who's just doing this for fun. When the brand does inevitably reach out, you want to give them the confidence that this is something that you actually do. It definitely helps in the long run, that confidence boost and that mindset shift. Now, I mentioned going on LinkedIn and engaging with brands on social, but please, y'all, this is not just LinkedIn. This is something that you guys can be doing anywhere. You want to make sure you are following the brands that you want to pitch to, and you want to be engaging with those brands online too, especially smaller brands. Brands will see that you're commenting something smart, something valuable, And I've seen this time and time again where they reach out to the creator because they found them online. You have to put yourself out there. You can't just expect them to find you. You have to go in and engage and get them excited about you. Now, another way that you can get a brand's attention and have them reach out to you first is by attending industry networking events. I think that this is something that a lot of creators don't realize how powerful this is. If you're able to put yourself out there, meet brands in person, and then they end up pitching you. Like sometimes just being yourself, going up to them at the booth, like getting a business card. Yes, you may reach out to them, but if they feel like a connection towards you, they're like, oh, I really like that creator, they can reach out to you too. So don't forget the importance of in-person networking events. I'm so excited that here at Sidewalker Daily, we're going to be going to way more events in 2025. I will be speaking at a big travel influencer and travel creator show in Quebec City this June, TBEX. I will be there. I cannot wait. If you are a creator that is in the travel niche and you want to work with brands and meet tourism boards and all of that, you should definitely join us. I'll include a link below if you want to come and be a part of it. I think just being in person with people is a great way to get on their radar because you're like skipping all the email fray. You're doing all the networking in person. It's really, really powerful and something that not enough creators focus on. So I'm focusing on in-person events in 25, and I hope that's something you also focus on too. All right, y'all, let me know what you thought of today's video. Has it inspired you? Has it helped you, given you some tools and tips so that you can get brands to reach out to you? Let me know as always in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.